And what is the corresponding solubility? Solubility of solid in liquid solution means if this equilibrium shifted in forward direction, solution will be formed. If more solution will be formed, more solubility there. So these solubility factors are so major part is temperature, because there is a heat of solution that may be endothermic or exothermic or maybe zero value. So based on that delta H, we can explain effect of temperature on that equilibrium by using Le-Chatelier principle. If delta H yes and this effect of temperature, if it is endothermic process, as the temperature increases, what happened? Equilibrium will be shifted in endothermic side, that is in forward direction. By this, what about the solubility? Solubility will increase. Suppose it is exothermic process, the dissolution is exothermic process. As the temperature increases, equilibrium will be shifted in the backward direction, so that solubility decreases. Suppose it is 0, if the heat of solution is 0, even as temperature increases or decreases, no change in the equilibrium position, no change in the solubility. Therefore, the solubility of solid in liquid solutions can be easily understood by using this Le-Chatelier principle, where the main factor is temperature only. By changing temperature, we can understand this solubility. For endothermic dissolution, as temperature increases, solubility increases. For exothermic dissolutions, as temperature increases, solubility decreases. For for the non-endothermic, non-exothermic, even by changing temperatures also, there is no change in the solubility. The best example is in this model. Example is KCl. For KCl, when KCl is dissolved in water, that is an endothermic dissolution, where if you raise the temperature, solubility increases. If you decrease the temperature, solubility decreases. Next, if you take the NaOH, it is exothermic dissolution. When you take NaOH and dissolved in water, that is exothermic dissolution, as temperature increases, default in this solubility decreases. And if this zero case, best example is NaCl for sodium chloride. When sodium chloride is dissolved in water, so what happened? There is a lattice energy and hydration energy. Those two are nearly same. By that, the heat of the solution is approximately 0. There, the effect of temperature not there on that solubility. For NaCl model, even if you change the temperature, there is no change in the solubility. This is the solubility of solid in liquid solution, and major factor is temperature. And anyway, default factor, one more factor, nature of that substance. Nature of this substance. Generally, what are these factors? We are discussing as the nature of the substance, and default nature of the solvent, and corresponding another factor, temperature. Nature of the substance, endothermic dissolution substance, exothermic dissolution substance, and non-endothermic, non-exothermic dissolution substance. Next, nature of the solvent. Okay, if the solvent has high dielectric constant, what is meaning of dielectric constant? Ability of that substance dissolution in that. More dielectric constant, more dissolution ability there. By that, solubility will be more. Next, temperature. The temperature can be easily understood by this delta H sign only. So if you look at this delta H as positive, solubility temperature directly proportional. If you look at this delta Hs is negative, solubility temperature inversely proportional. And if you take the delta H is equal to 0, in this solubility does not depend on temperature, it is independent of the temperature. Okay, see the next one. Solubility of gas in liquid solutions. Okay, next one is solubility of gas in liquid solutions. In this, what is the solute? What is the solvent? Solute is gas, solvent is liquid. And what is the equilibrium? So when a gas is dissolved in a given liquid, solution will be obtained. Solution will be obtained, but in this we have to take a closed container arrangement. This arrangement, it is a piston arrangement. It is an undissolved gas and it is a given solvent. So when you allow to make gas in when you allow to make dissolution of gas in a given solvent, what happened? This gas is dissolved in given solvent and makes this solution equilibrium. Here there are two equilibrium. One is undissolved gas and dissolved gas equilibrium. Second one is gas equilibrium with its corresponding solution. There exist two equilibria. So here what is our main content? Solubility of gas in liquid solution. When a gas is allowed to dissolve in a given solvent, what are those factors? Here majorly we are going to discuss these factors like a previous case. One is nature of the gas, second one is the nature of the solvent, third one is the temperature, and fourth one is pressure. In previous case, solute is solid. When solid solutes considered, there is no pressure effect, because for liquids there is no pressure effect. At least if one substance is gaseous substance, definitely there is pressure effect. In this case, solute is gas, therefore default pressure effect there. So like previous factors, here also the first three factors same only, and one more factor will be added, that is the pressure term. Here nature of the gas, nature of the solvent, temperature and pressure. Okay, when you take the nature of the gas, so every gas has its own solubility. That solubility will be expressed by using corresponding gas-gas interaction and gas-solvent interactions. If gas molecules are coming close, those are easily attracted, those solubility will be more. So that will be easily expressed in terms of critical temperature. In states of matter, we already studied critical temperature. Therefore, nature of the gas depends on the critical temperature. It is directly proportional to, in this case, solubility is directly proportional to critical temperature of the gas. More critical temperature, more solubility there. And in this, solubility is directly proportional to dielectric constant of the solvent. More dielectric constant of the solvent, more solubility there. And already we know like, unlike interaction. Based on that also we can understand this solubility. Next, temperatures. Already we understand temperature. This can be explained by delta H sign only. And pressure effect, this pressure effect also explained by Le-Chatelier principle. Here both temperature and pressure effect on solubility of gas in liquid solution can be explained by using Le-Chatelier principle. Okay, I'll discuss those two effects in the next session, especially effect of pressure on the gas in liquid solution solubility is simply expressed in terms of Henry's law. Okay, we'll discuss in the next session.